video is to review simplifying radicals. Here we're going to simplify the fifth root of 243 x to the 12th y to the 14th. So anytime you're trying to simplify anything larger than a square root, especially something to the 4th, the 5th, the 6th root, things you're going to want to check are 2 to the 5th power, 3 to the 5th power, 4 to the 5th power, because it's probably going to be something with 2, 3, or 4. So those should be your first instincts. And especially in this problem, if you check 3 to the power of 5, it gives you 243. So we know right off the bat that 243 is a perfect fifth root. So then we just want to make sure we're simplifying our x's and y's appropriately. I always write my x's and y's in terms of however many 5s I can take out of whatever power they're raised to. So I'm going to write x to the 5th, x to the 5th, x to the 2nd, because that adds up to 12. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12. I want to write as many 5s as I possibly can. And then y to the 5th, y to the 5th, and then y to the 4th, because 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 gives me that 14. So I'm going to be able to take out all of my perfect fifth roots. So, like I said at the beginning, 243 is a perfect fifth root. All of my 5s, my variables to my fifth power, those are things that I can take the fifth root of, or I can take outside of my radical. So my x's to my fifth root and my y's to my fifth root are things I can take to the outside. If it's anything lower than 5, I can't take them out. So those are going to be what's left on the inside. So the fifth root of 243 is 3. I have 2 x's that I'm taking to the outside. And I have 2 y's that I'm taking to the outside. And what I have left over on the inside is what I didn't highlight, and that's x squared y to the 4th power. And that's how we could simplify this radical. Okay, we're going to do one more example, and that's the 4th root of 128, x to the 10th, y to the 6th. Okay, again, I'm checking things like 2 or 3 or 4. And the first thing that I notice is that 2 to the 4th power is 16. Okay, if you do 128 divided by 16, it gives you 8. So that's going to be the closest thing that goes into this. So I know that I can break 128 up into 16 times 8. And then I'm breaking my x's apart, x to the 4th, x to the 4th, x squared is how I'd get that to add up to 10. And then y to the 4th, y squared is how I'd add up to 6. So my perfect fourth roots are 16, x to the 4th, and y to the 4th. So the 4th root of 16 is 2. I have 2 x's, and I have 1 y. And what I have left on the inside is 8x squared, y squared. If you have more questions on simplifying radicals, please see your math teacher.